Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Zainab Mokhtar. Today we're going to shatter the myths around menstruation. It is not true. It is a lie. Period blood is normal blood. It's the blood that runs through your veins. It has a bit of addition. It has tissue, it has some mucus and some bacteria, healthy bacteria that you need in your body. That's it. There's nothing more. There's nothing scary. There's nothing spiritual. There's nothing else in it. That's it. Oh, the thing is, not all women have periods, and not everyone that has period is a woman. However, it takes a uterus to have a period. So if a woman doesn't have a uterus, she won't have a period. And she could still have a uterus and not have a period. In 2014, United Nations declared menstrual hygiene as a public health emergency. Yes, it's that serious, guys. Girls in many places around the world, including girls and women that you know, struggle with menstrual products. They struggle with menstrual hygiene. A lot of women in Nigeria and other parts of the world do not even have enough water to clean themselves up. A lot of women do not have access to menstrual products. You may think, oh, it's just a pad, right? No, it's not just a pad. Unfortunately, you need money to buy a pad. A lot of people would rather use that 250 naira to buy food than to buy a pad. Many women around the world use unthinkable things to manage their period. Some use newspapers, there's some who use rags that are not so hygienic. That causes like a lot of issues for them. They could get infections, they could get serious health problems, including but not limited to infertility. So you see, just not having a menstrual product or not having a hygienic menstrual product to use and not having enough water to manage your period could lead to infertility and many other infections as well. It's not easy to be a woman, guys. You need to fight for women to have access to clean water. We need to fight for women to have access to menstrual products free or at a very discounted price. In India and other places around the world, including Nigeria, girls miss classes when they are on their periods. They miss 1 to 2 days of classes every month during their period. This can drastically affect their education and hence their future. A period is part of the biological process that produces us, human beings. There's nothing shameful about reproduction, and hence a period should not be a source of shame to the woman, and the society should never see a period as something that's shameful. It's not something that we should hide at all costs. It's not something that we should refuse to talk about, because if we were not talking about periods, I wouldn't be here and you wouldn't be on the other side watching this video as well. There are so many issues surrounding periods that we have to talk about. It's time that we completely remove the culture of shame around periods. Your period is not dirty and it is not a sickness. It is a normal biological process. Please, let's be guided. You cannot be in homes or be around people during your period. There are still communities around the world that separate a woman when she's on her period. They find a hut, a detached hut. I think they even make it specially for that she would live in. She's not allowed to touch a neighbor's utensils. She's not even allowed to cook for her family. She's not allowed to touch the water that every other person uses. In 2019, a 21-year-old woman died in one of such huts in Nepal. The New York Times reported this, and I'm going to link the article in the description. You can check it out for more information. So the tradition is known as Chhaupadi, and it's still practiced. So I'll say this again, guys. Your period is not a punishment, and you should not, under any circumstance, suffer because of it. A lot of people even say that a woman cannot give cannot donate blood because of menstruation. Oh my people, that is not true. In fact, the average woman loses 2 to 3 tablespoons of blood per period. Yeah, that little. People with long periods and heavy periods and all of that, they just lose about 4 tablespoons of blood. It is not like a full bag of blood that you lose. The only time for you to worry is if you're losing a lot of blood that's affecting your daily life. If you're using up to 8 pads in a day, you should see a doctor for that. No, it doesn't. In fact, I know a lot of people believe that when you're in the water, like when you're swimming or when you're having a bath, that the period just magically stops and then it waits for you to leave the water or leave the shower, then it continues. No, sis, it doesn't happen like that. Your period doesn't stop. The only thing, it could reduce due to pressure, but it doesn't stop. Your period should not stop you from doing your daily activities. If you're on your period and you want to go swimming, wear a tampon or a menstrual cup. You can do well to remove them when you're done swimming. So what you can do is when you're leaving your house, or if there's a changing room there, like just wear it, swim away, and then you just remove it after that and replace it with another one. Or if you have a menstrual cup, that is good. Wear it. But please don't wear a pad to a swimming pool. Or don't wear nothing at all. And then, oh my god, we are all for positivity during periods, but nobody wants to see your blood in the pool. It's not good for any of us. So please, wear a tampon or a menstrual cup when you're going swimming. But just know that your period doesn't magically stop when you're in the water or when you're in the shower. Guys, I don't know where all these myths come from, but this is also not true. You can definitely drink cold beverages or cold water or cold anything that you want to drink. However, drinking cold things is not good for anybody, right? It's not something that you should be doing all the time or you should be proud of doing. I get it, you can be so used to it, you can love it so much, but you can try also to reduce the amount of cold water and cold drinks, beverages that you take. It doesn't have to be during your period, so that you can try to practice it. You can be drinking warm water is very good for you. A lot of people believe this, which is why some girls do not use tampons at all, because they think, oh, it's just for women that are married or women that have given birth, or just not for people like them. Unfortunately, that's not true, guys. Because we're not going deep into the discussion about hymen because there's a lot of talk about it. But what I want to tell you is that it's just, see it as our faces. So the way we are different, that's how our hymens are different as well. However, what you need to know right now is that it is stretchy. It doesn't just break. However, it could get torn at some point. A tampon in itself does not break a hymen. A hymen is not, or at least should not, be a sign of virginity. Virginity is virginity. Virginity, for both men and women, can only be lost when a person has intercourse. That's the only way to lose virginity. There is no other way. Finally, I want you to go with this. Your period is not a curse. Your period is not a sickness. And if for any reason your period is stopping you from going about your daily activities, you need some help. I don't know what exactly it is, and you can reach out to me as well. We'll find a way out of it. So guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.